Virgo, Sagittarius, if you have those placements, this reading is for you. Press like, subscribe, notification. With the notification, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. I tell unique stories. This is for entertainment purposes only. Will not resonate with everyone because it takes away from a good story. I tell general. I speak to you. And if you like a good story and the one you want to watch, you can find me on Lisi the High Priestess on TikTok for my other readings. You can find me on Lisi.HighPriestess86 on IG. You can also find me on Lisi's World for my other talents on TikTok. Lisi the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español para mi gente latina. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, that's the cut. That's my jam. Also, heading to the studio with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, making a hit maker. Okay, this is the hit maker. Also, Empire. Also, this is a classic. Also, someone has big old lights. You could. This is the studio. Someone could be smoking in the studio too. Someone's rolling up because the Chariot card to me is like a Mercedes Benz, a Rolls Royce, or something like that. And there's an emblem. It's a very expensive vehicle. Also, this could be a car lot. Also, this car lot is tied into a studio. Also, someone very important is coming to the studio. Someone's rolling up in a Ferrari. Ooh, or a luxury vehicle. Something sci-fi. I hear a phantom. This is a very important celebrity or rapper or whatever. They're making a hit. So we at the studio, huh? I'm spending a lot of time in my studio. These cars didn't come from nothing. These cars came from a lot of struggle and strife. I deserve these vehicles. I deserve that plaque on the wall. Is what I hear. Also, I was talking to someone last week, and they were telling me if you do the history on a lot of these artists, a lot of them were poor. A lot of them, all they had was their talent. So now when you motherfucking right, they're spending money on good things. Someone reinvested their money in a studio and also a car lot. The Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Fool card. Someone was poor. At one time they were poor. Who would have thought that all that hard work that they put to their talents will one day make them rich? It's not easy for anybody to come up in the industry. Do you know how many people we're competing against, especially now that we have YouTube platforms? Back then, you had to run through certain agencies and you can only be seen on TV through these certain agencies. So they were able to pick and choose more to the competition that we have on TikTok, YouTube, IG, Facebook, Snapchat. You have to work really hard. I feel like someone sees a UFO. I feel like an alien then told somebody what they were going to become. I feel like an alien gave a poor man a vision. And with that vision came a lot of success, came a lot of toys, came a lot of power and respect. Yeah, I'm a fucking alien. I'm not from this earth. Because to have that kind of voice, that kind of talent, that's not of the earth. Who would have thought poor little me would have been so rich? that sometimes it's like a distant memory of the times they used to walk begging for some change. Now I'm connected to the best of the best. And I once used to drive by that studio saying, one day I will be in there. That's going to be me. That's going to be my face. One day, that's going to be me. I started off of Burger King. I started off of Dairy Queen. I started off on the corner of the streets. Three of Pentacles. I decided not to work with anyone. I feel like someone they they started literally from the bottom. Everything that they built, it was all from little stones that were thrown at them. I used to run the streets. I remember I didn't have nothing to eat. I remember sleeping on my friend's couch. I remember when I didn't have a vehicle. Now I own my own studio. Now I own a car lot. Also, someone always remembers around this time where they used to be. And I feel like someone probably gives out a car every single year to someone. I also feel like someone is opening this could be a studio for the youth. No, that's right. Like bring your skills here. And I'm gonna see if I will invest in you in the future. Also, this could be a young kid. A young kid is walking into one of those youth studios. I do believe in New York they have a lot of them. They have these like a lot of programs for the youth, and they have studios in there. They have basketball courts. You know, I feel like this is a private gym, and it's for the community. It's for the community. It's a place where young people can go when they're trying to escape the streets. Because I feel like someone was a product of the streets. You know, there's a lot of shit that's sold out in the streets. It's either that or become a product of the streets, literally. Like you're out there hustling drugs and doing whatnot. So I'm trying to save the youth from the streets. So what I did, and this is not me, this is the story of someone right here. I just like to talk like if it was me. All right. Mm-mm. Everything that they got off of the streets that they invested, they've got their own studio. They're giving back to the community to get the kids off the streets. You know, because out there in the streets, man, you're gonna be dealing with people that are sitting there all day hustling. We gotta give our youth some kind of hope, right? Something more than just them becoming someone that they're not. Because eventually those streets will eat you up and spit you out. Selling drugs to your community, and then you end up having everyone that you love off of a drug, and they're no longer your friends. They become zombies and they're lost off of drugs. And now they walk the streets. And these people have kids. I just feel like someone understands what it is to come from the streets. And that's why now someone has the money to open up organizations or many institutions that are programs for the youth to save them. Because someone has to save the youth. And who better to do it than you?